In the movie The Fellowship of the Ring, there is a moment when Sam the Hobbit turns to Frodo and he says, "This is it. If I take one more step, it will be the farthest from home that I have ever been." For the last week, we have been taking steps toward peace together. And both literally and metaphorically, those steps have taken me further from home than I have ever been. During the past week, my preconceived ideas about this region of the world have been turned inside out and upside down to a degree that is unprecedented in my life about any subject. Yesterday, Bishop Ria stated that ignorance breeds indifference, and to some extent I have been guilty as charged, but only to the extent that I did not know that I did not know. You may recall that in November of 2004, after the General Assembly's divestment decision, Louisville received an arson threat against Presbyterian churches in the United States. The following Sunday, I addressed the situation from the pulpit of my church. The purpose that day was not to make a case either for or against divestment. Although I must confess to you that at the time I thought the disinvestment decision was misguided because, first of all, I did not know the facts on the ground, and because I was concerned that the decision would evoke in people like Rabbi Melchior the type of reaction that we saw last week. The operative words in that last paragraph being, "at that time." Times change. When I came here, I was not self-aware of the extent of my own ignorance. I did not know that I did not know. But my wall of ignorance was not a big enough checkpoint to hinder the movement of God's Spirit. I have learned a great deal through what God has graciously made known to me, not only here in Bethlehem, but in East Jerusalem and in the refugee camp, and perhaps for me most of all in Ma'al Adumim. In more ways than one, I am farther away from home than I have ever been. I still do not have all the answers. But I am no longer indifferent as the result of ignorance. And I am looking forward to seeing the ways that God may join all of us as we seek to educate our presbyteries about this place where the heat is on like never before. May it be so.